What are essential poker hand range adjustments for game types? Have you ever wondered how professional players decide which hands to play in different poker games? Understanding hand ranges is key to making smart decisions at the table. Let's break down how to adjust your hand ranges based on the type of poker game you are playing. First, the game type matters a lot. In cash games, tournaments, and different player counts like short-handed or full-ring games, your hand ranges should change. In full-ring games with more players at the table, you typically want to play tighter. This is because the chances are higher that someone else has a strong hand. On the flip side, in short-handed games like six-max or heads-up, you can widen your range. With fewer players, there are more opportunities to steal blinds and play aggressively. Next, let's talk about position. Your position at the table can greatly influence your hand selection. In early positions, you should stick to stronger hands since many players act after you. However, in later positions, you can play a wider range, including more speculative hands and bluffs. This is because you have more information about how your opponents are playing. Another important factor is your opponents. If you are facing loose and aggressive players, it is wise to tighten your value range and reduce bluffs. This way, you avoid being taken advantage of. Conversely, against tighter players, you can widen your range and increase your bluffing frequency. Always pay attention to how your opponents play and adjust your strategy accordingly. Stack sizes also play a role, especially in tournaments. As stacks get shallower, you should focus on value-heavy hands. In cash games, where stacks are usually deeper, you can afford to play more speculative hands. Your hand range should reflect the depth of the stacks in play. Now let's discuss range morphology. Sometimes your range will be linear, meaning it consists of strong to medium strength hands. This is common when you have a single action, like opening a hand. Other times, your range may be polarized, containing either very strong hands or bluffs. Knowing when to use each type depends on the context of the game and your strategy. Board texture is another factor to consider. Your preflop range should connect with typical board textures. In games where players tend to be passive, you can widen your continuation bet range on dry boards. In more dynamic games, you may need to tighten your range and play more cautiously post-flop. Lastly, mixing up your play is essential. To avoid being predictable, vary your actions with different hands. This is especially important against skilled opponents who notice patterns in your play. In practice, if you are in a full-ring cash game, open with a tighter range from early position and widen it in late position. Focus on value hands and selective bluffs. In a six-max tournament, open wider from all positions, include more suited connectors and speculative hands, and adjust as the blinds increase. Against aggressive opponents, tighten your calling and three-betting ranges, focusing on hands that play well post-flop. Use polarized ranges for large bets to maximize fold equity and value extraction, and linear ranges when you have fewer options to continue. By adjusting your hand ranges based on game type, position, opponent tendencies, and stack sizes, you can make better decisions and improve your overall game. Understanding these adjustments is fundamental to advancing your poker skills.